She charmed us as the underachieving Lindsay on Freaks and Geeks and currently plays Nurse Taggart on ER. Now she's one of those meddling kids in Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Please welcome Linda Cardellini. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Do you like it?
I love it.
Are you comfortable?
I love it. It's very Hollywood.
Yeah, well, what makes you think that?
Your smiling face underneath the Hollywood sign.
Yes.
You're everywhere.
My plastic little smile. There it is. We had an awkward moment because I opened the door and I almost barged in on you and didn't realize that you were changing.
Right,
You know?
Yes.
Because I usually go by to say hello to everybody, make sure that you're comfortable and that you got my hair products and things, because I give the guests like hair products.
I know, it's so exciting. I get all kinds of presents.
Did you see the moisturizer?
Thank you.
It's great stuff.
Thank
I handpicked all of it.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. Anyway, so it's great to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Scooby-Doo 2, this movie. Now, when I think Velma, and I look at you, I'm trying to figure out if I'm the casting director how I ended up picking you to play that role, because she's slightly the antithesis of you. You know, she's kind of the opposite of the way that you actually look.
Right, well, thank you. I mean, I guess it's fun. That's what makes it so fun, is because I get to do something that's totally different. And lots of times, people don't even believe it's me. And
but when you went in for the audition, you had watched Scooby-Doo. You were a fan, right?
Oh, I was a huge fan.
Please. They feed me snacks here sometimes.
Right,
you know?
right. It's good.
You know? Joints.
That's pretty good.
Well, listen, Casey Kasem is my guy. He's like my idol.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that is Shaggy.
I never got to meet him. I always wanted to meet him because of that.
Well, you know, every time you run into Casey, you try and get him to do a little Shaggy. I mean, yeah, and you think that it's the first time he's ever been asked to do it, and obviously it's not.
Will he do it?
Yeah, he'll do it for you,
good.
sure, because you're cute.
Thanks.
But so the audition, was it easy? Or were
It
you a
was,
little nervous
you know,
about it?
I was actually very determined, because I was such a fan of the cartoon, that I was going to go in and do whatever I thought it would take to be the Velma that I remember from the cartoon. So I went and I bought this costume. I think I went to like Ross that morning and bought an orange turtleneck and a skirt, and I went in there and pulled my hair back and wore these glasses, and I really didn't get any strong reaction in the room. So I thought, oh God, and I looked in the waiting room and nobody was in a costume, and I just felt like I made such a huge fool of myself. But that was my one and only audition, and I got the part.
If my calculations are correct, you could be there in
I was doing all that stuff. I had this weird voice, and I was, I had jinkies and doing my finger in the air and all kinds of stuff. I thought it was exactly like the cartoon, and I guess I thought then that they hated me, but they didn't.
No, they didn't.
They still like me on the sequel, too.
And in the movie, you actually get to play a sexy Velma as well.
I do,
You dress it up a little bit, don't you? You turn up the heat.
I do, yeah. It's scripted that Velma falls in love with this character played by Seth Green. And in order to impress him, because he thinks that she's very glamorous and mysterious, she gets dressed up in this red leather catsuit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Daphne helps her out and gives her some fashion advice, and she changes her hair and she changes her outfit, and she tries to impress him. But, unlike most movies where the dorky girl dresses up and starts to look pretty and then her life is pure bliss, in Scooby-Doo, Velma dresses up and she starts, she tries to look hot, and it goes terribly wrong.
No, she looks hot. I have it here. Take a look at the clip. Watch this. You had trouble walking, but you look good in that suit.
Thank you, thank you.
Slightly different from the role on ER, isn't it?
Yes, it couldn't. Yeah, it's night and day, which is great.
What do you learn? That to me, if I were on that show, I'd be so stressed out about memorizing the terms in the script, all the medical terms.
Yeah,
do you feel like you learn interesting, arbitrary things?
You do. I mean, it's probably the hardest acting job I've ever had. It's so fast and so furious, but we learn something new every day, and there are doctors on set. And the thing that I just learned recently is that when you have to when someone arrests and you have to shock them with the paddles, the reason why they say clear is because you have to take your hands off or you'll be electrocuted. So in one take, I had my hands still on the person, like, nope, you'd be dead, or you'd be across the room.
You think by now they'd figure out technology that wouldn't electrocute you,
I guess that's how you start the heart.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're the doctor.
I just play a nurse on TV.
and you are also involved. You get some of those hot love scenes with Goran, right?
Yes.
Goran Vishnik.
Yeah.
As soon as we were talking about ER in like the pre-show meeting, all the girls were like, oh my God, he's like the hottest thing ever on that show. I told her sometimes I'm cooking and I don't even have the volume totally up just to see what they are doing, the two of them together.
I know. That's usually the first thing people ask me when women anyway. And I keep telling people I just wait until I get to, everyone's like, yo, you're so lucky, and I just can't wait till he's the lucky one.
Yeah.
Get a little sick of it.
Yeah. I understand. Now, Matt Rogers was on American Idol. Did you see him on the show? Have you watched
A little bit I did. You know, and there you are.
Hi.
There's
Hi.
Matt. Now, Matt, he was asked to leave American Idol.
Right.
And it hurt us all, and we don't want him to leave our lives.
It's painful to watch. That was painful for me to watch.
We like
him
Matt.
leave.
So we're giving Matt a shot to be a host, I guess, while he's here in Hollywood. And he's got a couple of questions. Matt, you feeling good, buddy?
I feel okay.
Your makeup looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do we have a nice angle on Matt? Yes, we do. Now, Matt, meet Linda. Linda, this is
Hi,
Matt.
Matt.
Hi.
Matt, what would you like to ask Linda?
Well, first, I'm kind of disappointed you didn't wear the red leather outfit.
You know, I thought about it.
Second of all, no, I read that you cut 6 inches off your hair to play the role of Velma.
Oh, the first time through I did, yeah. It was
You got to
actually
tell
my
us,
real
what was
hair.
that like looking in the mirror, girl?
It was different, but you know, it's funny because I did cut my hair the first movie, and then the second movie I decided to wear a wig because that hairdo is not fun to grow out or to have after you play Velma. So
I like the ad-lib with the girl. That was good, because I know that wasn't on the card.
I also want to ask you, pretty soon I mentioned on his show this morning that I was going to ask my girlfriend to marry me.
wow.
Let me get some tips.
Yeah,
Got any
good question.
angles,
This is
anything
good. I like
to do
this.
to,
Wow.
any inside information you can give me to make it a little extra
On
romantic?
how you should propose, right?
Well,
I
you
can
may
get a
have
hold of
just
that
done
red
it
leather
if she's
outfit for her.
watching.
No, she doesn't know yet, right?
Hopefully she's not watching this, or it's not going to be a very big surprise. Maybe don't do it on TV. I don't know.
See, I was trying to get him to do it on TV. It'd make for a great segment.
Right. Do it.
Into my whole plan.
It'd be great. Have Ryan in there. Very romantic.
Yeah, a way to ad-lib. All right, Matt, I think that was pretty good. We'll let America vote. Please call in now if you'd like to vote for Matt Rogers. It's 1-888-567-RYAN. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed opens Friday in ER, Thursday nights, NBC. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Coming up, what were Nicole Kidman and Mama to be Gwyneth Paltrow doing in Las Vegas last night? Stay tuned. We'll be right back live from Hollywood.